Hey guys, welcome back to this short series on how to build a basic chat app. This is part 3 and we're going to be learning how to make our chat app public by deploying to Heroku so that anybody can view it and so you can actually use it with your friends. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is change what the port is equal to. So when we deploy this to Heroku, Heroku assigns a random port of its choosing. It doesn't choose 3000 or 5000. So we want to make this value dynamic. So the way we can do that is with an environment variable called port. So we can write process.env.port. Now, let's say we don't deploy this. Now, this is by default going to equal null. So then we want a backup plan. So when we're in development, we have our own port of our choosing. So we can write 2 bars and write 3000. So when it's in production, it's going to choose this because it's going to actually have a value. And when it's in development, it's going to equal null and it's going to default to 3000. So if we save this and if you refresh our page, it should continue working. That's good. Now this is one of 2 things we need to do to successfully deploy to Heroku. The next thing we want to do is actually create something called a proc file. So in our root directory, we want to create a new file and we can name it proc file. Now it's very important you write exactly this and you can save it. And in this, all we need to do is write exactly this web and then node. But after this, you need to name it the file that your server is. So my file is called server.js. So I'm going to write server.js. And so if yours is called index.js, you have to type that. Basically, all this does is when you deploy your chat app to Heroku, Heroku's like, what do I do? So this file tells it, you need to run server.js. And that's how everything will work smoothly. So you need to do this. Now we're all set. Now we can create a Git repository. So I'm going to head up to GitHub. And I'm going to create a new repository for this project. So I can add a new one. So there's the add button up there. I'm going to press new repository. And I'm just going to write chat-app-demo. And that's good. And we can make it public or private. I'm going to make it private. Actually, I'll just make it public for now. And now I can just create this repository. Now, once it's created, that's good. The next thing we want to do is open up a new terminal and we can write git init. So we can initiate a Git repository. It's very important you have Git installed on your machine because you need it to do this process. So now you enter. Now you can see it initialized an empty Git repository. That's good. Now what we want to do is git add. So it adds all your files. And next we want to git commit. So once this is done, it's going to take a second. It's taking longer than expected. Okay, now you can do git commit and you can do -m. And this is basically dash message. And you can just write a little message. So you can say version 1.0 or something like that. And press enter. And it's just going to do that. It's going to take another second or so. That's good. Now what we want to do is make a new branch. So we can say branch -M master and enter. And then we want to add a new remote. So we can write remote add origin. And you're going to find your origin here. So you can see my origin is this. So I can copy this, just click it. And I can paste it right here and just enter and it's something happen. Let me just try that one more time. So git remote and just add and origin. Okay, now it's good. It's set the remote. Now you can just do git push origin and you can just say master and it should successfully push it to master. And you can see it's happening. and it's almost done, and it's done. So now if you refresh our Git repository, you're going to see it upload all those files instantly over here. So that's good. The next step is to go to Heroku.com. So let's search Heroku, press Heroku.com, and then log in. So if you don't have an account, make an account. I'm just going to log in for now. Press login. And once it loads in a second, we can connect our Git repository. So what I can do is press new and create new app. And I can call this chat app-demo. If this is available, okay, it's not available, we can call it Xeppa. Okay, so that's available. Create app, and it's going to create. Now what we want to do over here is connect it to Git. So press that. And so we need to type the name of our Git repository. So I called it chat app-demo. And if I search, it should find it. And I'm going to press connect. And it connected it. Now we want to enable automatic deploys, but this is totally your choice. And we want to deploy master branch. And it's about to deploy. Now it's doing some work here. So it's building our app. And in a few seconds, it should be done since our app is not too big. So build succeeded. It's compressing. It's launching. Okay, it's almost done. Okay, so now we can view it. And so in a second, when it warms up, you're going to see it works. So you can see it's public and you press create room. So you can see it's working. We have this unique link. Now let's copy and paste this into another browser and enter it. And now you see that if I type a message like hello and I enter, you see it appears on both pages. And if I'm typing on this one, you see it says for brief seconds it's anonymous as typing. That's what we wanted. Another thing is if I copy and paste this to a new tab and I change the link even slightly like this, you're going to see that if I send a message here, it's like this one, it doesn't come here. So these rooms completely work. So thanks for watching this short series on how to build a chat app. Subscribe and like if you want to see more content like this.